My name is Jeff Vick. My medium is ceramics.
My name is Nicario Jimenez. My work is called Retablo.
My name is C.W. Banfield and I'm a photographer. I'm a large format photographer.
My name is Lynn Harrisberger and my medium is jewelry.
Jan Ford, and I'm a watercolor artist.
I've always been interested in art, even as a little kid, and my parents were incredibly encouraging, so I just maintained it throughout, drawing as a little kid all the way up through, and they never told me I couldn't, so I kept doing it.
This is the family traditions. I learned it from my grandfather. I learned it I was 5, 6 years old.
I was a long distance hiker for many years, and it's one of those things that when you're out in it and you live it, eventually you want to find a way to bring that to other people, share that with other people, and so that's what brought me to photography.
My mother especially was extremely creative and my father supported my creativity. I started off in the arts as a commercial artist and creative director, and about 10 to 12 years ago I was unhappy with my career, but I wanted to stay in the arts, so I decided to learn how to make jewelry, and I'm self-taught.
Well, I've always loved anything creative. After my children were barely grown, I decided that's what I wanted to do. Nothing particularly inspired me except just a love of painting.
Some hand building, but majority of my work is thrown on the wheel. I do all different types of firing methods, electric kilns, I do wood-fired pottery, and I do some other multiple firing processes, but I do a lot of layering of glazes. That's trying to add texture and depth to the work.
I continue using, I learned it from my grandfather, is from boiled potatoes. Boiled potatoes mixed with plaster. It's potatoes starch. It's very pliable. It's easy to make it. Yeah. For me, everybody asks me how long you take to make pieces. I don't make it one piece. I make it several pieces one time. It's because it's a lot of process, each one by each one.
Well, I'm a large format photographer. Large format photography is it's a bit of a niche, but it's I shoot a 4x5 camera, so the film that I shoot is 4 inches by 5 inches. I still produce a wet photographic print, so it's not an inkjet print. It's still a true photograph, and I don't do anything to manipulate the colors or manipulate the image. I try to print as close to what I captured in the original transparency as I can.
The processes that I use in jewelry making are hand fabrication. Everything is made from sheet sterling and wire sterling. I also incorporate 18 karat gold into my work, and some of my new collection features turquoise that I mine myself in Nevada, and it's called Blue Moon Turquoise. Very rare turquoise now because of all of the mines being depleted. And a lot of the texturing that I use is actually handmade paper that when it's passed through the rolling mill will imprint it with a very delicate print, and you destroy the handmade paper along the way.
Well, I am what you would call a purist. I only use transparent watercolor in my work, and I don't add anything else to it. I use 300-pound cold pressed paper, and I just really love working with the different options that limits me, but still I can explore that in depth that way.
The atmosphere has been fantastic. Everyone's been really friendly. It doesn't hurt that it's been absolutely beautiful out this weekend, but I've had a lovely time just walking downtown to the little market square and looking at the shops and just visiting with people and friends. It's been wonderful.
2 days is nice, but we're okay. I enjoy it. This is my pieces is more. It's not only for decoration, it's educational. The people learning the technique, the people learning the culture, everything.
Occasion for the Arts is an absolutely wonderful show. The people here in Williamsburg really appreciate the arts. It's a very artistic community, and the community that supports the arts. I've done shows all across the country, from Atlanta up to New York and as far away as Jackson Hole, Wyoming. And this is certainly one of the friendliest, most supportive towns that I have done a show in. It's just wonderful.
It's the only show that I have done since the first year I was a professional artist. And you know what's great about it is that I was just thinking this morning, it's great because it has grown as I've grown as an artist. And you know, you've seen the changes and I think the improvements in Occasion for the Arts. And you know, I kind of feel like I'm trying to keep up with that. And that's great. It's there's a reason why I love to come to Williamsburg in the first weekend of October, and it's for this show.